Check, check, check. What up, y'all? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
2019,
2019,
2019.
baby, 2019. This is the first episode of 2019. So happy new year to everybody out there.
For real.
This is your boys from the Guide to Grade A Living. I am Mars, aka Tony Yayo.
And this is Rob right here, aka Bobby. What's up, world?
What was mine gonna be? I forgot it. Oh no, mine was gonna be Luther Standoff.
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
good one.
I like that. I like that. I'm
That,
gonna
that,
try
that's
that next time. Or
yeah.
BKA, matter of fact.
It's still
Luther
January,
Standoff.
so you can
Yeah,
definitely still
yeah,
rock with
yeah,
that
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. And also our brother is in spirit right now,
We,
Kingsley. He couldn't make the episode today, but we rocking and rolling. We rocking
of
and rolling.
course.
But yeah, man. So fill me in. I think the last one we did was like right before Christmas and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How's life been?
It's been moving pretty fast, but at the same time too, it's kind of slowing
Yeah,
down at the
man.
same time. Cause
Yeah.
like, alright, I'm glad 2018 is done at the same.
Thank you.
And
Thank
it was some good lessons and more personal W's,
Real.
And then carrying that on to 2019, I think it's been good. Just gotta flow like water, whatever life throws at you. But other than that, how about you?
It's good, man. It's good. I can't really complain. Just getting back into the swing of things. This is my first like real work week of like getting back to like working in the grind and all of that. So I mean, it was very peaceful to be able to like sit down, rest, recollect,
Definitely.
reflect, and all of that. See my family. All of that was
Shout out to
dope.
families.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Good or
Yeah,
bad, man. That's your blood at the end of the day. They help make you who you are. So shout out to all of our mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, cousins, uncle, aunties, and all that other shit. Your New
definitely.
Year's was clean too.
It was cool. It
Oh,
was
that's
cool.
right. You
I was at
you were
work,
yeah.
but
You work. You
it
work. You
was
work.
fun to say at
Yeah,
least.
yeah,
Like
yeah. Damn, I think I stopped by and saw you.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I had to leave with a friend.
It's all good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, just food, just food, just food, just food. Nothing crazy. Um. Okay, okay. So where are you at right now for 2019 then, bro? Like you got any goals or any like things you want to do different or
I mean, of
achieve
course,
this
like
year?
be more consistent on DJing. I got to
Real
upcoming shows that's already
locked in.
locked in. So January 31st
Congratulations.
at Blind Barber,
Congratulations.
and still working on the not working. I'm just waiting for the exact date for the Whistler. Hopefully by February,
Okay.
and
Okay.
just be consistent on that one, and somehow, some way, squeeze in woodworking as well.
Yeah, I know you got
You
a thing
know,
for
so
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
trying to like do something with that
Shit, man.
and
Make
just
me some
gear
furniture, goddamn me.
shit,
I'll take
like
it. I'll take it.
I, someone gotta like it somehow, like ain't everyone got the
Yeah,
everyone's like
yeah,
looking
yeah,
now
yeah. Well, you just
'cause,
you just need some good design,
of
man.
course,
Some good design with that. If it's
in
handmade, I
due
mean,
time,
you can
yeah,
cash out on them things, bro. That's a
yeah.
couple bands for a handmade chair.
Hey, I've been to Basel for the last 2 years and I've seen some shit, so I could
Real.
definitely
Oh damn, that's damn.
yeah.
Fill me in on Basel. Did we? I don't think we talked about that last time. No, we
No,
had a
no.
guest last time. How was your Basel trip?
It was very interesting from it was granted, like the whole partying scene was good, but like hanging out with a fine art artist
Mm-hmm.
that's somehow some ways like affiliated with the Russians. I'm not
Whoa.
gonna name
Oh,
drops, but
whoa.
these are
They
true
got a
stories.
KGB
Bro,
muralist?
like this
What
shit,
the
no,
fuck?
it's not like the connection and the stories and
Mm-hmm.
the art dealing at
Okay.
the club. Like I was
Interesting.
in the
Interesting.
Winwood Factory, like electronic music, very dark,
Mm-hmm.
like techno, like those jungle music. But anyways, long
Yeah,
story
yeah,
short,
yeah.
like man, the number that I heard was like 1.5 for an art piece, and I was
Sheesh.
like, oh shit.
Sheesh. Oh wow, that's
And
crazy. Damn,
and
that's
yeah,
one art piece.
and
Like
then
that's
on
something that could change your
I
life.
mean that of course, and then at the same time too, like knowing the right people as well, like to represent
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
piece.
So
Uh,
much just deals with connections. I feel like, bro.
absolutely,
So much deals with connections.
and yeah, it was a good like overall seeing the whole game. Like
True.
everything is just, this is a game. Like
True.
like I definitely seen it. So I'm like I get it. I get it. And then on the back end of it, like 'cause Sunday we was at a Soho Beach house. It was just like,
Oh yeah, that did look
well,
pretty lit.
yeah.
It
So
looked like a good time.
just being knowing the right people and being in the right places at the right time, and then from there it's just like go network your ass off,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I had a good experience.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
and the food was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, man. I'm
I've been
still
on.
salty.
I've been binging on the what you call this Cuban drinks right now. It's called Cortadito.
What's that?
It's like a steam espresso sweet drink. Oh my god.
Whoa, shit.
And then
Okay.
like them Cuban sandwich. So
Oh,
Cafecito, if you
yeah.
guys want to check that out.
Hmm.
So yeah. Anyways, that's my experience at Miami, and of course, I mean, there's more, but 2019, it's been crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
The year
being
this
in Chicago
talking of
too.
Miami being crazy. Chicago, geez Louise. Since like yeah, it's only been what a this is
January.
the first full week of Chicago.
Yeah.
And this full week isn't even over yet. And we've already had a whole lot going on within the
Lifetime with R.
Chicago
Kelly.
world. Yeah, the R. Kelly like have you didn't get to see it yet, have you?
No, but I've read, but it's, of course that's very different.
Mhm.
Different, but you know, I've been paying attention. But as far as like the visual content, nah, you know, I'll leave it as that.
Right,
But,
right.
You know, I have my opinions about it, and it's just fucked up on what he did like in the past, like
Yeah,
those
yeah,
underage,
yeah,
like
yeah,
no
yeah.
one. I can't condone that.
And this is something, at least for me, because I'm not even from Chicago, but
Yeah, same.
I had
Same.
friends from Chicago that would visit St. Louis when I was growing up, and they would tell us these stories. I remember seeing that as a kid, the video as a kid, because my homie got it from his big cousin and snuck it down one time on the weekend when they came down to visit. We saw it. Shit was mind blowing. He was like, "Yeah, man, like this is what he does in Chicago," and I'm just like, "What the." Like how is this man like walking around? Like I couldn't let that motherfucker touch my sister. But
Like, we're-
yeah, seeing that docuseries, it was definitely heartbreaking because you get to see the darker side of things as far as manipulation and using his power and his sense of control and being abusive and all these different things, and even taking advantage of the people around him in order for him to continue to do what he's been doing for
And I
so
think
long.
he has like that. I think he's a control freak, man.
He is. He is.
Like-
He is. I mean, somebody told me a story. It wasn't anything sexual, but they were saying like they were told that even like when he got a basketball gym or whatever at his
Yeah.
crib, and like even when he's playing. No. Somebody had told me, but somebody had, somebody I guess had tweeted
Word.
it too. But basically, like when you hoop against him, you can't play defense. Like he got to
Bro,
score.
like, no.
Bucket.
I heard a story where, so during the transition, him and his homies, right? This is 5-on-5.
Uh-huh.
Next thing you know, so R. Kelly was in the other side of the
Right.
the court, and they slowed down the transition. Wait for this man to like
Oh
pop,
my god!
stop and pop a three,
like, oh my
and he
god!
break.
See, and
G, like that's messed up,
the
bro.
fucking ego, bro. Like he's a sick fuck. Like,
Man, that
like I'm still a person that I sympathize and empathize with people, even if you're wrong or evil. Like it's fucked up his circumstances. Do I believe that he should be going to jail for the shit that he's done? Hell fucking yes.
Yeah.
But like the heart in me, I still feel for that man because he's lived a hell of a life, man. From growing up in the ghetto to being abused himself, it's just like it's just a fucked up situation, man.
It's a cycle, man.
Dude needs to go to jail and actually like get some therapy and like sit on his ass real and really think about the shit that he's done and the harm he's caused people out here, man. Yeah, just a sick and twisted motherfucker for so long. And almost like the way that the documentary series had him set up, it's damn near like this nigga was some fucking like evil lord for Hellas, bro. Just like you singing about his actions, parading about the things that he was going around and doing. You know, even with the Aaliyah situation, some of the songs he made, they even talked about. It was one clip, so he wrote the song for Michael Jackson,
Right.
"You Are Not Alone."
Yep.
Bro, that fucked me up when they said in the show that shit was about. Sorry, it's a baby spoiler. It's not about the girls,
go
but
ahead.
this nigga wrote that about a miscarried child of his, bro. It's like what is wild, like, and I mean I understand from the perspective of like an artist self-expression, but like dude be exploiting. Hits. Yeah, it's one of his biggest hits. Like that, I mean the breakdown of that song with Michael Jackson, "You are not alone, I am here with you." Like that shit is wild, bro. Like you feel that shit, and to find out like dude wrote that, like I don't know. That shit really just started to further skew what I already thought about him. To just like. I don't know, dude. It's just he's a very toxic person right now. Like, yeah. And it's unfortunate that there are people that just refuse to believe these young girls, you know? It's really fucked up because yes, you know, it'd be the bullshit. Somebody would pull out and be like, "Oh, well, motherfuckers could be lying," but and all this other shit. But the vast, overwhelming majority of victims in general don't lie about. Who the fuck wants to lie about this shit, man? Like, this shit is very fucking critical. And these are people's lives that we talking about. Yeah, like, let's be real about this shit. It's like these girls in Chicago, man. Like, right now, it's some other shit that happened. Like, we're very Chicago-centric and local platform here, and we all live in Chicago. We WAP to BAM. But there are also people in other cities, and maybe you catch a little bit of news because some shit has happened even to the point where national press is even talking about some of the local artists that are going on, because these are some prominent names. I don't want to go through all of them and all that shit. But if you Google it or look it up or just tap into a couple people or even visit Mild Sauce, because our boy Jake actually dropped a post about everything yesterday.
That was very insightful.
Mildsauce.co. MILDSAUCE.co. But no, the shit is just it's really starting to get very gut wrenching, and it's fucking me up because I've been here 10 years now, and I don't necessarily have too many opinions about these people that are accused because I don't know them that well, and I don't know them, and I don't be around that type of fuckery or whatever. But the shit that I have seen in this city over the course of my decade that I've lived in this motherfucker, this is a very dark and sketchy place with a lot of wild shit that goes on. Like I was telling y'all before we started, one of the first like house parties I went to when I moved up here, bruh, it was a college party. I transferred up here for art school or whatever in college. We up to BAM. So we go to like this party, maybe Logan Humboldt back in the day. This 09, 10 years ago, legit. Bruh, there were high school kids at a party where there was smoking and drinking. Mind you, I wasn't really even doing any of that shit for real at this time. And I mean, the drugs were rampant anyway.
Of course.
But like, I saw a mountain of cocaine in the living room table. Like, you walk in and that shit's right there. And it's like, you know, anybody who wants some can have some. And then I'm going around the rest of the party and I meet kids that are in high school, juniors and seniors in high school, 16, 17 years old. I've been to house parties and met 15-year-olds. Like, who the fuck, like, where are your parents? How the fuck did you get here? Who told you about this party? Like,
hey, when there's a party, like,
being
people
around, just me being around this community, it's so much shit that would probably make a parent very scary that I've seen throughout the course of these years, man. And I mean, what's the word? You gotta have some not foresight, discernment about these situations going into it is the best thing I can say. My heart is here with all the victims. Shit, I mean, like, if you got some real shit coming to you, bro, like, you deserve that shit. But my heart is with you too on some like love and restorative shit, man. Like, this is a fucked up place where a lot of shit goes down. It has been going down. And I'm happy to see some truth coming to the light with these situations, because you hear about it and then you start to hear about it from multiple people. And it's like, damn, like, these are repeated accusations going on. This is a pattern with these individuals, just like fucking R. Kelly. These people can't be making this up when it's 4-5 motherfuckers saying this shit about you. After a while, bro, it's you that's the problem.
That's that control freak, man. But what I want to know is like going forward is like how are we gonna resolve this? How do we go from here? You know, like
So I would say it would be nice. Shout out to Jay Bambi. I've seen her doing some talks. So she's in New York right now, but she's been talking and discussing it, kind of
shout out
mediating.
J Bambi. What's up?
Yeah, she at Oprah Gucci, like, you know, the label and the richest black lady around, Oprah. But she's an incredible artist as well. Check out her EP. But she's kind of like in the city centerpiece as far as like finding peace.
Of course,
I
of
feel like a
course.
lot of the times with these situations, I know she was tweeting about finding a safe space for people to discuss, and I saw it from a couple other friends like Paris as well. Like the scene just needs to have a sit down, but it's like, how do you? And me, like, I'm a friend to a lot of people, but I'm not from here, and I because I didn't go to high school or grammar school with certain people, you know, like, I'm
Those
on the
politics,
outside
yeah.
looking in. I want to be involved, but
Right.
I don't want to be the one to tell Chicago how to handle Chicago's deep rooted issues at the same time. I think there definitely needs to be more conversation about this shit. We
Definitely.
need
I
to
think
be protecting our homegirls and our sisters
and also
and all
educating
of
the
that.
youth as well that's upcoming this is
Yeah, yeah. Like, teach these young boys what the fuck consent really is. Like, it was a video also I'd seen it before a while ago, and somebody brought it back up with the young lady that was at the gas station. It was
mm-hmm.
like 20 dudes hounding her. Like,
Oh
it was
yeah, I did peep
like,
that on
if
Twitter.
that was
That
my
shit was
sister, bro, like, number one, I already had my mind made up a long time ago, because this world is fucking sick that, like, my kids, both my boy and my girl, will definitely be going into, well, I don't have one yet, but like when I have them, they
of
will be
course.
going into, you know, like self-defense classes and shit.
I mean
You
you
gotta,
got
you
to.
gotta, you got to, you gotta be able to.
It's not like the
You gotta be
old
able to
days where
kickbox.
like
Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers. I mean, niggas really have guns now. Like when we were kids, bro, it wasn't that many guns. The streets are flooded with guns now. Like I'm teaching them how to. I don't even know how to shoot all the way yet. I'm going to some gun classes. I'm gonna teach my kids how to shoot, bro. Like, nah, it's real. And I don't even like gun violence, but just when you peel back so many layers of how this world really is,
and how it
this
operates.
shit
It's
is
just
sick,
like
bro. You at
uh-huh.
least gotta be on defense mode, and I hate the fact that the world is operating like that.
You think that's just America?
Mm. I mean, America does have a crazy ass gun problem. We have a crazy drug problem. We have a crazy prison problem. We have
Right.
a crazy wealth inequality problem. We have a lot of different problems in America, but overall, I mean, the world is pretty fucked up in general. Like, people still get killed in Japan, and Japan's a very peaceful place. Julian was saying when he was over there, you could leave your bike on the street
Oh yeah,
unlocked
definitely.
and like nobody would touch it. Like, that's awesome in
And a lot of
Japan.
suicide
Yeah,
going
that's
on there
good,
too as
crazy.
well.
Hmm. Well, yeah, they still got they suicide issues going on, and
To the
I
roof.
mean, rape still exists. Violence against women exists
Of course.
globally. Like,
Yeah.
war still exists. People get robbed all the time. But America is definitely kind of like a shithole
forefront,
of
yeah.
like, yeah, of a lot of bad crimes. It's actually really fucked up, man. I remember I made my fucking first zine or whatever, and it was
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
titled
yeah.
"Sex, Drugs, and Violence." Like, that was really my interpretation of what America is about. And we love our guns as much as we like to censor women and bodies and bad language. We love us some good old sex over here, and we love
That's
us
that
drugs,
Western movie right
legal
there.
and illegal, bro. It's like America was based on that shit. Like, I think it was more than tea that they was sipping on, bro. I ain't no conspiracy theorist or
Okay.
nothing, but like,
Let's not go there. But
it was more up in that water, bro. Like they the essence of this country was already like the DNA that started it off, them chromosomes was already built
yeah,
on
it's
bad
like that's
blood.
like
Yeah.
you know, it got started 400 years ago.
Right
About right.
But yeah, our hearts definitely go out to all of those who spoke out, as well as
That's very brave of y'all too.
yeah. Mad
To,
respect, mad love once again. But also, you know, to the ones who did not speak up, because it's not like everybody who had something happen to them were the ones who actually said something. It's a ton of stories that I've heard, and I mean, some have come out to be true, some have come out to not been true. So I don't like to go too far with condemning nobody and things like that, but I definitely do side with my victims, and that's where my love, peace, and patience goes. It's not with somebody that's out here with a rep of being a fucking scumbag. That's unfortunate for you, bro. Like, walk in society with motherfuckers knowing that shit. That's on you.
Jeez.
Woo. But yeah.
Moving on.
Oh, how about them Bears though? How about them Bears, baby? Yeah, how about them Bears? Nah, is Buddy still up? No, they say he ain't on Suicide Watch no more. They had the replay show. It got kind of tipped. But boy, oh boy, those videos that night, I saw somebody break his TV. The one white boy that was leaving Soldier Field cussing him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Woo, that video was so good.
You know, he's like, he got 4 more years in his contract, so he's good. So I don't know,
he got 4 years on the contract still.
Yeah, no, because he got signed last year.
Shit. Well, I feel for him. What's Buddy who fucked up with the Cubs back when we was shorties?
Fuck.
That wasn't
Bartman.
Yeah, I was thinking Bill Buckner, but that motherfucker was at the Red Sox. But
I think that was the only time I liked the Cubs.
He played baseball.
Who did? Buckner? Yeah. I know he got down or whatever. Yeah.
But I think without him, I think most of the league would have caught that motherfucker, bro.
All right, but the thing about I'm gonna jump in because I'll let you guys had to take that.
Yeah. Do your thing.
The Parkey thing, man. That man hit that goalpost so many times, 4 times in one game. They said if he had tried, you couldn't have hit the goalpost as many times as that guy did this year.
Whoa.
Wow.
So, like, I personally felt like they should have tore the goalpost down and just handed it to him after the game. They should have let everybody take their anger out, like the opposite of a normal.
Yeah. It's the goalpost fault for real. I don't know, bro. Bro, I'm starting to feel like
crazy though. You couldn't do it if you tried.
Well, I don't know how long it. Oh, well, I guess the curse for the Cubs happened when Buddy made the curse, but it's been a long time for y'all. I be feeling like y'all kind of cursed with the Bears too, G.
Hold on, let's talk about this, Rob. He says y'all like his team didn't up and leave.
Okay, there was a segment.
Still big St. Louis, still big Rams gang.
Left your city.
Still gonna be Rams. Hey, if we was to play y'all next week, we'd have whooped y'all ass
we
too.
also beat you this year, but yeah, but
bro,
that's
they
cool.
got more
That
rings,
was
bro.
then. That was then.
There'd be a lot
That
less
was
Bears
then.
fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just disrespect our city like that and leave.
Hey, bro, you knew it was coming. That's still the team that I grew up on. I ain't got no other choice. I ain't got no football
that
team.
is true.
I'm riding with who I ride with.
I'm
as a kid, I was a
put that
fan
out
of other teams. Like, I'm a Packers fan. Like, Brett Favre was my favorite quarterback growing up. It wasn't Kurt Warner. It was Brett Favre. So I still talk my shit. I could be even if the Rams left, I could still be happy that the Bears ain't in the playoffs because I'm still a Packers fan. How about that?
This is what happens
How
when
about
you
that,
grow up
motherfucker?
this is what happens when you grow up in St. Louis with
AG.
a lack of teams.
AG, that's cool. Y'all
spoiled.
could love
Y'all
could love y'all Blackhawks. Don't nobody even like hockey for real, except white people who like cold weather. How about that?
Hockey for 10 years.
That's cool. You probably like cold weather too. Then. Hey, you was playing on that goddamn ice, boy.
I was a fan of hockey at first, but I was like, you know what, I'll roll with it.
Shivering my ass the whole time.
Yeah, having fun too, competing, being a kid, having a blast. Motherfucker, shit. Nah, man, but I mean, hey,
They got a good team, though, man.
yeah. Who
What's his name, Ronan?
the Bears?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be
think-
promising. Y'all promising.
Like, a lot of guys. They have a ton of guys on the squad right now that are like very young and very talented.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what's going on with the Packers. That's, like, new offensive. That whole
Yeah,
coaching
that's a whole little
staff,
transition.
so-
They probably gonna
so it's gonna
draft
take
a
some
new
time.
Aaron
So,
Rodgers
like,
in
now that
another
the
year or
Bears
two.
has more continuity, it's like, all right, cool. Like, y'all might get the division again.
Yeah, well, I mean the Vikings.
Somehow just fell into rebuilding. That shit.
Oh, yeah, like-
Yeah. They let my man McCarthy go. I was heartbroken. I was like, this
seems
man
like
brought
after
y'all
this-
hella wins.
After like the 4th or 5th game, it seemed like they really like mailed it in and just started like trading guys away, like hot fucking dicks. They didn't have any after that. Yeah, I don't know. The Packers like I somehow got.
Yeah, it was like really
Bears
dysfunctional
territory.
season. For
Yeah.
them. It's like very unlike Green Bay Packers type team, you know? It's
Yeah,
like,
right now, especially
it's out of the
it's rare that
characters,
they
like-
even missed the playoffs. To be honest,
Twice in a
with you.
row.
Yeah, that's a little.
Like-
It's different. Some shit got to change.
You don't
now,
hear
though.
that from
Not
Tom
with
Brady.
Brady.
Yeah,
You don't hear
man.
that from Tom
no,
Brady.
not at all. But Aaron Rodgers ain't going nowhere either, so it's kind of like you got to do what you got to do to make that man
Yeah,
happy.
good, because they're tied up to the hip with them with the guy.
The run
You know,
game.
like he runs the whole show there.
What was Fat Buddy? I had him on my running back. As my running back on fantasy a couple times.
what
Was
was
it
his name?
Eddie something?
Eddie Lacy.
Yeah, man. His first year, he was a bruiser, boy.
I thought he was gonna be like the
then he
next
got
Marshall.
fat. I was
Yeah.
like, man, get the fuck
He
up out
tried
of
to
here.
beat Jerome Bettis,
Yeah,
but nope,
that
not in
shit
this
wasn't
year,
gonna
not,
work.
not at this era.
That wasn't gonna work, man.
But anyways,
Yeah, man. Y'all Bulls also kind of sinking right now. Are the Blackhawks actually doing okay? I don't follow hockey for real.
nah,
so.
same here.
Kinda
Jake,
middle- I
Right now?
ain't paying attention.
Damn,
man.
okay, well,
The
shit,
middle
you
of the
know.
ground, I'm like,
Spring training like 6 weeks away. Shit.
I mean, the Bulls were just playing for what's his
For,
name from Duke right now.
for Zion, hopefully.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
I
Yo,
could fuck with
I would
Zion
buy
on the
season
Bulls
tickets to get
actually.
Zion. That guy
Yeah,
is
I could fuck
ridiculous.
with that. That
Anybody
would
out there
pump
who
some
hasn't
good
seen
That would
him
make-
play yet. He's like the size of a linebacker.
Yeah,
But he
and,
moves like a.
and this
point-
kid
like a
is
tiny
how
point
old
guard.
is he?
He even
like,
did a 360 dunk the
19?
other day. Yeah.
Bro,
18,
like he's not
19,
even
yeah.
matured yet, bro. Like,
They
Like,
said
you're-
like he's the size of like he's bigger or the size of like most NFL running backs right now.
I can
He's,
see
like,
that.
doing
I can see
360
that. I can
dunks
see
and shit.
that.
It's
Definitely,
ridiculous.
like-
Yeah,
His
bruh.
agility,
I mean,
like I'm surprised about his agility, like for his size.
it's like
and
taking a
Except Jerome
charge
Bettis,
from.
it's like he's not that much smaller than dude, and he's
Yeah.
like barreling down the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
crazy.
ain't nobody
think-
trying to take no charge from him. Like that's like taking a charge from LeBron. Like you a brave motherfucker to stand up there in the middle, even if you a center, bruh. Just him running into your chest like that. Fuck that.
I'll do some research. For you
Fuck
real quick,
that.
The stats on this guy.
Let's
You
go
talking
fat
about
check.
Zion?
Zion. Come on, boys. You
Alright,
you
yo,
guys
this-
can't fuck
this
this
man
thing
is
up.
6'6", 270 pounds.
6'6". See, that's a perfect. That's
What's
a
LeBron,
perfect
6'8"?
size. Yeah, he's 6'8".
6'9".
Yeah,
Shit.
on a good day. I'm
God
kidding.
damn.
But
man.
nah, that would be a perfect
and he,
size.
and he
for a
working on his
6'6".
he working on his 3. I think they said the other day it was
LeBron's
like
6'8", 250.
mm,
This
I don't
man's
need
6'6",
Zion to shoot 3.
270.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
that
mind
other
this-
inch.
It's just a big
That's
dude, man. That's
that
a
little
big guy.
that little
And
other a little bit of height. That's all weight right there, baby. That's the same
What's
man.
his
to
weight
me.
again?
Huh?
His weight?
280. You
280.
said
He's
Zion?
280.
Zion's
Zion.
270.
270.
That's what he's listed at.
And they still gonna put more muscle on him. Come on, bruh. It's gonna be
Man,
stupid.
he's
Hey.
like a scary athlete. That guy, like he is.
If we can get him,
That-
seriously,
All
I
we gotta
think.
do is get rid of the front or the
Yeah, I
front
remember-
office. We're good.
I remember seeing him in high school. That shit was looking ridiculous. I'm like,
We can't talk about the Bulls though without talking about
What's going on?
our boy D Rose
oh
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
beating James Harden. He's now number 2 right now in
For the All-Star?
first ballot.
For the
All-Star.
oh shit, who's
You know
number one?
that-
LeBron, I take it like
Stephen-
always.
Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry
Okay,
is?
guards, I think.
Oh,
He's
the-
the second
okay,
guard.
okay,
He's the
okay,
second
okay.
guard, so he's beating
Okay.
James Harden by like 100,000 points. or
That's what's
votes.
up.
Oh, that ain't
Yeah.
bad. I mean, James Harden gonna get in too, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's just pretty-
yeah.
it's
That's
pretty
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah, he's having a hell of a year though. Shout out,
Definitely.
shout out to you,
Yesterday,
Pooh. Shout out to you, Pooh.
Just
What
stop
was
talking,
also
Derrick Rose. Just like stop, just play basketball and just don't do interviews because like
Right.
I don't know if you guys heard what he said, but yeah, he got
Oh, like kill yourself?
Yeah, they
tell
asked-
somebody to kill
they asked
himself?
him- they asked
Yeah,
him if he was
bro.
gonna get less playing time because Thibodeau got
Yeah,
fired.
it was like go kill yourself.
Oh, whoa.
He said sorry.
I feel him, but I mean, with the prior
It's
situation,
never been
Yeah.
his strength.
That we
Interviews
talked
have
about
never been his
earlier.
strength.
Right.
Basketball heads.
D Rose has also been accused, so I don't know. I don't have too much to talk about him right now. We hitting the Charlie Brown theme music on that. Bloom, bloom, bloom.
I know. We can't like move too far in any direction.
Yeah, it's tough. Chicago, man, the windy fucking city, bro. I mean, it ain't like this shit ain't everywhere, but god damn, me living here and that being the city of discussion right now is kind of crazy. But I guess 2 safer names that I'd like to talk about. It's gonna be a nice little transition with this one. Joe Freshgoods just did the mural for Pooh. Or whatever.
Oh,
Boo
that's
Wop the
dope.
Bam. Yeah, when he came back to town. That was awesome. Joe Freshgoods also did the pop-up shop with the MCA this year. Now this 2019. We are highly anticipating what at the MCA, Robert?
Virgil and MCA.
Yes. That's
That's
just
it.
gonna be fire. I cannot wait, bro.
Jeez, like that's gonna be it's a good look, and then Complex Con's gonna be here too.
Yeah.
So as far as like more
yeah.
exposure to the city, like it definitely brings out the best of Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time too, it comes with the bad stuff, but that's how you gotta roll.
Yeah. I mean,
know?
did you see like some of the preview posts that Virgil has put on his page? Like,
Oh, yeah,
initially
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like
I
a
see.
retrospective on him. Then he it seems like it's still gonna be a nice heavy amount of his work, but it
Oh, yeah,
also
definitely.
feels like there's a history of streetwear
Oh
component
yeah. There's
to
gonna
it
be
that I'm
furniture
very,
as well
very,
too.
yeah, like me as the streetwear
and
kid.
his progression as an artist.
And which
some-
would be interesting, today he just did the Louis Vuitton installation situation with all those ill statues and shit. That would be awesome that if they actually move like one or two of those into a room at the MCA. Virgil got a nice ass amount of work. He's got a serious body of work over the years.
Yeah, and
Film shit, fashion shit, furniture.
so he's just very relevant. Like he's always out there, and he was at Soho as well when I was in Basel, and him and Harry Preston was DJing back to back. So that was
that's
pretty
dope.
cool.
That's
so
dope. That's dope. That's flat
yeah,
white
like
right there.
yeah, there you go. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
How
And
was
then-
that vibe?
Oh man, it was epic. It was epic.
That's
man.
gonna be us in a little while.
No,
man.
definitely,
Yeah,
man. That no panties.
No panties.
We start on
day.
Wednesday very soon too.
No panties 2019.
For real.
That's the new wave. That's the new fashion trend. While we speaking to people like Virgil and Harry.
Yeah.
No panties, baby. Be
Mars
free.
has been wearing panties for years. It's crazy. You guys
Me?
show off those finally.
You say what? You say I've been wearing panties for a while? No.
You guys show off those.
I just keep a pair in my back pocket, probably from the last, the last pair I found.
Hey, another
But-
Chicago excellence thing that happened just the other night was the No Name Smino.
Oh, that
the-
was
the-
dope.
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
that
that
was
was really
sound.
dope.
That was a good
They
look.
also had
Beautiful
Taylor performed
performance.
on,
Beautiful performance.
Taylor also performed, I think, the same
Yeah,
night.
with the homie,
Yeah.
the young
Was that on
homie Mello.
Kimmel?
Mello makes music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was on Kimmel, I believe.
Right.
And then No Name went from what was it, Kimmel before or Colbert before, now over
Yeah,
performing
man.
with the Roots as a live band. It's a good look. I mean, that's
You got
that's
the
like
look,
the
yeah.
legacy.
Smino,
That's the
yeah,
legacy
that's
show
the
right
same-
there.
that's something you can be
Yeah,
proud of,
yeah,
so
yeah.
there you
Like
go.
Questlove. Shout out to Questlove. Throughout the years, Questlove has broken a lot of great artists with that. I remember the first major breakthrough might have probably been like that Tyler the Creator joint, and he dropped the video. Yeah. That shit was A1.
The
Like,
first time, it's Alabama Shakes for some reason. I remember I randomly tuned in when they had a performance. and she got up
nice.
and, was singing in his face and had this great performance.
Grammy
Like,
Award winner now,
sold on,
pop
yeah.
star. Like that's top 40 radio, even though you don't sound like top 40. That's that.
Also, they killed that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
You
they're
gotta- we gotta
good.
say,
They're
yeah,
good. They're good.
Yeah, they did their thing, man. It was really cool. It was like, almost, like we were talking last night. It was kind of like a jazz performance. Like
Yeah.
That's a
each
great
person had their
spotlight
solo.
to it.
Yeah, very cool spotlight for Chicago.
For sure.
Yeah.
And this Virgil, it's gonna be crazy. Like the tickets already, it's like it's going out. Like, man, can you imagine like the resale value of this thing?
Yeah. I mean, because you already know it's gonna be a gift shop
Yeah.
involved with it.
Of
Then
course,
the Complex
of
Con
course.
situation, and Complex Con is actually the same weekend as Pitchfork. So
Yeah.
it's, I mean,
Ooh.
between
Yeah.
the people that want to come and like check out the MCA on that same weekend and Complex Con going on and Pitchfork going on, oh, it's about to be, I mean, a shit show, but some good golden shit up in the city.
No,
I tell
ain't
you
nothing
that
like
much,
Chicago
baby.
summer, you know.
Yeah,
That summertime
yeah,
shot is
yeah.
real.
I'm ready for some good after parties. Yo, random.
Now you gotta start saying that.
Let's
this
go.
one's gonna be daunting. This is with all the stuff you're saying. This is gonna be a hell of when you it's already packed and now they're packing in like.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they're-
well
they're-
I'm here for
big-
that
this is
weekend
big
because I'm gonna be in the
summer,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
it's
I'm in the
big,
mix
yeah.
with all of that. Fuck it.
So like
I'm
for
in the
you,
zone,
Started
baby.
listening it off in my head. I'm like, damn, that packs on top of everything that just happens every day in the summertime.
yeah, we're talking about maybe another
Yeah, because you still get
200
street
plus.
festivals. No, it's gonna be more than that because I think Complex Con had 250 already.
Oh,
out in
word?
LA. And this, this is the middle of America
Oh,
where
damn.
nobody. It's so many
And we-
people that's
we-
gonna just drive from out of town to Complex Con.
McCormick Place
We
can really handle that
I mean, they'll be able to.
situation.
And then
Talking
Pitchfork
Midwesterners,
Festival.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Of
I'm saying.
course.
Like people from Detroit, Memphis, St. Louis gonna
Okay,
drive
okay.
up. Not to mention the motherfuckers
Facts.
that's
LA,
gonna
like,
fly
if you're in New-
anyway.
if you're in New York and you're trying to get to Complex Con LA, that's a long flight. But
Yeah.
Everybody can get to
Gets to
Chicago.
Chicago,
Oh, yeah.
right in the middle.
Of course,
yeah,
into the whole
yeah,
country.
yeah.
O'Hare. You're right,
Exactly.
right,
It's gonna
right.
be
Okay,
a
that
ton
makes
of
sense.
motherfuckers. Plus Pitchfork once again, which is still a very popular music festival is going down at the exact same time. There's gonna be so
Right.
many industry personnel up in the city, so much money, corporate
Speaking of-
interests, all that shit. It's
Here's
gonna
a
go
segue for
down.
you, yes, Mars. Speaking of industry people in Pitchfork, did you see that the editor-in-chief and founder of Pitchfork stepped down just yesterday?
No, is it
No.
because of some Me Too shit, or is it
No,
just
no,
like
it's just-
he probably just tired of it,
Yeah,
man?
no, he was just
Pitchfork
done,
going
like,
to
but he, like, started
Pitchfork
it
is
up,
went
like,
to shit,
He,
but
like,
I
put out a
mean,
nice letter, but it was like, yeah, he just like ran.
he
his
probably
course.
just
He probably ran its course.
And
It's
then
like,
I imagine
yeah,
you
no,
know
like
like
the
the
guy who
behind.
founded it, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah, yeah.
pretty
That's
big
still
deal.
a big deal, but that feels almost like when Ralph had to step down from being CEO and like
yeah, it's not big,
directed
it's
to
just like,
the.
you know, some
They
of
just moved him to creative
It's a guy
director.
who,
Like, come on, bro.
culture.
Yeah. No, Pitchfork is. I mean,
I'm
super
sure he
influential.
still got
but-
some say.
Yeah, I mean the times have been changing because their headquarters when I first moved up here was still in Chicago in
Right,
Wicker
that's
Park.
right.
Then they eventually moved to Brooklyn and expanded their Brooklyn offices, which was just like a fucking like dispatch location damn near just to cover shit in New York. But everybody loves Brooklyn,
Right.
So they go out there, but media is changing at the same time. I'm sure there's like all that other behind the scenes business malarkey going on and shit. He probably just over it, bro. I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him at all. It's just kind of like
No. I feel you. But like, yeah, I don't blame him. Like thank you for your contribution. What's his name? I don't know the guy's name.
Ryan Schreiber.
Ryan Schreiber. Thank you for all you've done.
Shout out to you, my man.
I would say throughout the course of since
I
I
actually
got
wrote
hip to
one.
Pitchfork when I was like a shorty or whatever, and just like the whole blog era, the internet and shit. Not all, but they have a pretty good track record with me as far as like reviews and giving me like real knowledge and depth on like music history and shit like
Did
that. They
forget
was,
Saba's album this year.
yeah, I mean,
which was-
not
They did what?
They
I-
forgot Care for
me.
Genre,
I
your
would.
endless,
That was
which-
that's my personal. That's one of my personal
is one I
favorites.
can't- yeah,
Yes,
that's-
but at the same
that's
time,
a tough one.
I mean, I never get mad at nobody list because niggas just don't always think like me. Like at the end of the day, it's
No, I think
definitely
what
like
made it bad for
publications.
Me was that it was their like I think it was one of their highest rated rap albums of the year. Like, when
Oh,
you
that's
back
real.
it
I
up,
mean,
it's
shit.
like-
That's crazy. But then you sit on it. Cyber shit came out at the beginning of the year. Maybe it didn't impact them when they revisited the same way. I can't be mad
I'm
about
just
that.
saying,
You
yeah,
know, like.
that's my gripe.
Nah, I feel
Put it
you.
out
I
there.
feel you.
Put it on the God degraded.
It could
right here.
Saba, your shit was good to us at Mild Sauce though, and No Names, and Sminos, and Mix. It's so many. Perp shit was good. Like it was Chicago had a hell of a music year last year. I'm
That was a
very
good run
excited.
to be,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm very excited for what the future actually has in stock. I mean,
Maybe
Jay
next
Bambi
wave. I
shit
think
is
you got
hard.
Rick Wilson really coming on strong. You're
I
seeing
do
that,
like Rick. I do like Rick as
we were
well.
talking last night about,
Shawnee Dez on her come up.
Absolutely.
You got Raven still buzzing and
Kinda
on her
got that,
come
like-
up. Her shit was fire.
And they're kind of like that new class, and you got that class right above them. What we were talking last night, where it's, you know, and everyone you saw on that show the other night, all
Yeah.
kind of are now graduating onto these festival stages and going up the bills together. And so it's kind of fun to watch. I think they all were announced on Governor's Ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
For
that's
this
what you
upcoming
mentioned.
one.
Yeah.
So like, and it's cool
New
to
York
see
City,
them, like,
baby.
kind of all ascending at the same time. That's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, that's at least
Leveling it
for
up
me.
is fun.
Like, yeah. Besides just that, I mean, we got so many other festivals and so much other shit going on this summer. I'm very excited. Like you said at the beginning of the show, Rob. Like, I'm happy that 2018 is over. 2018 was a hell of a year, man.
It was like more of a.
It was a hell of
It's
a
like
year.
a precursor. It's like I wait until 2019, 2020.
Yeah, I mean, it
It's
it
like-
beat the shit out of me, but it made me stronger. It gave me a lot of
course.
confidence. It refined a lot of like rough edges for me.
Yeah.
It broke my
started
heart,
this.
and like 2019 is like mending it up. You say what?
So we got this going.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, all of this shit is like super love for real. And it's the beginning of the year, so there's always a lot more hope and optimism. Right now, if you really on your shit, and if you not, it's still just the second week. But we encourage everybody that's listening to the God to Grade A live into, aspire to live your best and highest rated Grade A lifestyle as well.
And you got to do right.
Yeah, definitely.
Flow like water.
If you in law school, med school, you a car salesperson, anything up under the sun. If you got dreams or if you just getting by, just aspire to be your best self for real. Eat good, live good.
And smoke good too.
Yeah.
And travel too as well.
Yeah,
Get some sun.
Or what is it? Eat good, smoke good, live well. That's
True.
it right
And-
there. Live well. We gonna put a little ELLs on that right there. That's for the two St. Louis's and the EI.
Oh, big
It's
St.
almost time to get up out this thing though. Any closing words or What's a like a one word motto for you for the year? We'll start with Jake, Rob, and then I guess I'll close out. Just one word that's your motto for the year.
You can't just toss it on it.
I just
Why
go
not?
through-
I mean, you've been thinking about it going, it's the new year. You a smart dude. I know you got one word. Achievements, accomplishments, perseverance.
Prove.
I just,
Prove. Oh yeah,
prove.
because last year was proof of concept.
Now it's just prove.
Okay.
Prove,
Cool.
okay.
I'm with that. I'm
Be
with that.
consistent.
Or consistency.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
yep,
Yes. Yes.
yep.
Yes. Mine is discipline.
Yep.
Discipline in everything. Just keeping my head down, staying focused, and pushing through to get shit done. And of course, saying no to temptation because at the end of the day, you got to do right.
And you ain't missing nothing pretty much, really. It gets better.
It does get better, especially if you focus on your shit for real, for real. Like, there's so much more life and opportunity out there and things to really go for. It ain't killed us yet. It ain't killing us now. But we killed this episode, so au revoir, motherfuckers. I am Marvin Ye,
Marvin, yay.
a.k.a. Luther Standoff.
Oh. I just. We out, but I'm Bobby Brown, man.
Hey, shit.
Shit.
And shout out to the angel above, Sir Kingsley. We'll catch you later. We out.